Alrighty, so we're back from the archery place, and I wanted to take care of something because it's a rainy day, nice and gloomy. So I'm not going to be doing anything out in the pasture or anything like that. So it gives me some time to try to figure out what's going on with this here chainsaw. So I was checking it out, and let me back up. While I was cutting down some trees, I noticed that it wasn't cutting right. And it looked like it was getting hot. And if you can look right here, all that right there is burned off. So that tells me that it's not getting any bar oil. So we'll go ahead and take it apart and see why we're not getting any oil there. Alright, right now we're going to go ahead and start it up, and I'm going to show you where the oil is supposed to come out. Hopefully it was just a fluke and oil starts spurting out and this video will be really quick. But if not, we'll have to get more in depth in finding out why it's not. Alright, you see a couple of issues. Looks like the clutch isn't moving it. So we'll go ahead and take this bad boy apart and figure out why it's not oiling, why everything's not working properly. First, we're going to need some tools. Alright, hopefully that works. Moved you down a little bit. Alright, I don't know if you can see in there, but it's pretty dirty in there, so let's go ahead and give that a clean up. So that's nice and clean-ish. Let's go ahead and take this thing apart and find out what's going on. Alright, so we got it back together. The only hiccup I had is I forgot to put the bearing in first. and then put the plate on. So, but now that's back together, let's go ahead and start it up and see if we get some oil coming out of that. Alright, so now that we got oil flow, we know that we fixed the issue, which I guess turns out it was just a, probably just dirt or grime somewhere in one of these hoses, or something, or maybe just needed to be reset. But if you're not under warranty, don't be afraid to take this thing apart and figure it out, because getting it serviced would probably be pretty expensive. So good luck if you have any issues.
Alright y'all, so it is raining. Jesse was in the shop earlier working on the chainsaws. I have a friend coming over who is going to be borrowing all of our chicken stuff. So we've got a plucker, a scalder, and our cones. They don't have them themselves yet, so they're going to come and borrow them from us. They come and pick up milk every week, so today's their pickup day for milk, so they're going to just go ahead and pick up all of that stuff as well. It is definitely a yucky day, so I don't see us doing a whole lot today outside. I think Jesse's actually working on some ham radio stuff right now. I've been in my office getting ready for market and editing some videos, so I figure I'll go and check out what he's doing while I have a video rendering. I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall. What you doing?
Hello. Radio stuff.
That looks complicated.
It's not too bad.
Oh, you're testing out your cables that you put up the other day?
Yeah. I don't like how they fall out. I might have to figure out some kind of bracing for it.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Duct tape always works.
At least you have a pretty view while you do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say, sometimes there are just days where we don't get a whole lot done, and I feel like that's completely okay because we do a lot around the homestead. So today, as you can tell, we have just kind of been piddling. Today Jesse fixed the chain. I can't think of the word chainsaw for some reason. And then I've just been kind of cleaning and working on some stuff for the YouTube channel. And now Jesse is taking the day to kind of relax and play with his ham radios. And after I'm done feeding all these melons to all the animals, I'll probably just go inside and actually just sit down and relax for a little while, which is weird. But that's kind of like why we like having rainy days occasionally, because they kind of force us to slow down and kind of just take a break, which sometimes we just need to do. Hi ladies, would you like some melons? Oh hi, hi pigs. Well, you need to move so I can smash these open for you. That one might not smash open. You guys enjoy your melons. No Rogaine. Gravy, that is a impressive stick you got right there, girl. What are you doing? You're such a good girl. Yeah, you're not gonna give me your stick. You are not a fetch playing doggo, are you? But you're a scratching doggo. Oh, good girl. I don't think you would like the melons. Hey, oinkers! You guys want some melon? Give you a melon. They're always so cautious of anything new. It's so funny. There you go. Okay, We'll come back to you, okay? Gravy, you coming to see the stinky boys? Let's go see the stinky boys. Hannibal. You guys are so stinky, but Kenobi, you have some fabulous hair, but you got some beautiful blue eyes, Hannibal. Kenobi, you definitely win some competitions with that hair. And it's rolling. You guys probably won't even eat this, huh? You have no desire. You're just like, what is that? Luke, I am not petting you. You are way too stinky to be pet. Oof! I almost fell. So the boys, they don't really ever get too enthused over snacks. I don't give them a whole lot of snacks because they just seem to let it go to waste. The girls are pretty persnickety about their snacks. They do usually like watermelon, but it has to really be busted open. So now that they've got all of their snack, I'm going to go in and just continue to kind of piddle around, and then we are now officially milking and doing chores before dinner now because it is starting to get darker earlier. So the cows are still getting a little bit used to that. So that's probably where I will bring you guys back, is when it's time to do evening chores. What they don't tell you about raising dairy animals is just how many dishes you end up having to do on a daily basis. We do a lot of dishes. Specifically, we do a lot of glass jar dishes. Need 2 more for Deb. You forget to feed the goats one time and you never live it down.
Why?
Okay, you forget to feed the goats 2 times and you never live it down. It's not like they starved. I went back and fed them. It happens. It happens. Hi, piggies. Did you enjoy your snacky? Take that as a yes. So obviously the girls have gotten accustomed to eating a little bit earlier, but then again, it seems like anytime we're outside and they see us, they start yelling anyway. But right now the cows are still getting used to the earlier routine, so we might have to go out to the pasture and get them. I'm hoping not, because it rained and it's wet and I don't want to go out there. So I'm hoping we can just coax them in when they see us coming. Oh my goodness. What are you doing up there, Posy? Are you queen today? Oh, thanks, Rogue. Let's see who Poppy's going to headbutt. Oh, yep, there. Gotta at least get a couple headbutts in before we eat, huh, Corn Pop? You're a bad dude. Oh, you finally coming along? Nice of you guys to join us. You potato with legs. And Chucky. Better figure it out, Chuck. You know where to go. Now we are still milking Deb. She is doing a lot better than the first day that we got her up there. She's still a little kicky, but it seems like once we start getting the milk flowing, she stops kicking. But she is still getting her milk separated from everybody else's because she still has a little bit of blood in her milk, which is completely normal. I'll show you what that looks like when we're done milking. But for now, until that clears up, she will be separate milk, which is fine. We still have plenty of milk to go around. Muzzy! Yeah, Dad.
Come on, girl. Out. There's no seconds here. Let's go.
Muzzy. Z! I know, Deb's fat butt's in the way. But you can back up and go around her. Come on. Let's go.
Chucky!
Let's go. There you go.
Need some help?
Are you in heat? Why are you being such a butt today? Come on. Come on. Sorry, Chuck, you were late for dinner. You don't get special treatment. Well, you do get special treatment. But when you're late for dinner, you miss dinner. You wanted to just play in the pasture and not come out, so. Back up, Chuck.
Sorry, buddy. That's what your mama said.
Make me the bad guy. Alright, so the lighting is horrible because I'm literally in the fridge. But you can see this was Deb's milk from yesterday. There is, bring it out. There is a tinge right here, and that is just basically blood. I mean, she's new to milking, so she's gonna have broken capillaries. This is her first time ever being milked, her first time ever being in milk. So we are still separating her milk. These are milk from today. You can see in here there's still, that was floating around. I don't filter this milk because it's going to the pigs anyway, but there's a little speck of blood in there, which is perfectly normal. It's fine. Pigs have no complaints over it. So we got 2.5 gallons from her tonight, and we'll continue to milk her out every few days. I'll put it in a jar so I can see the separation, but for the most part it'll stay in bags because dishes. So that is why we are milking her separate. Now, I could go into just a whole video on why we keep Deb's milk separate for now, and if you guys want to know more about that, let me know down in the comments and I'll do a video about that. But right now all the chores are done. The sun is still up, but that just means we get to go inside and cook dinner. But it's leftover night, so we don't even have to cook dinner. We just have to reheat leftovers from last night. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I don't know for every 22 pounds, 5,000 cows.